we go. Luis
Look,
should be able to proceed from here. Disconnected to the odd light, I suspect.
yep.
I can feel his magla from here. When we cross, Luis will be waiting. At last. The time's come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Luis.
I'll definitely...
We can't allow the royal magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him. So let's bring the curtain down and end this farce once and for all.
Should we keep going?
It's all been building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Luis. Let's end this.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh my god. I'm not ready. He's here.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the Gauntlet.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born.
Yeah.
Indeed. It would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty. For my own satisfaction. No. I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place.
Yeah.
The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit.
None other than my father, the king.
That's...
No royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story we've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice.
Yeah,
A selfish
that's true.
act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk onward.
It could, what about Stroll's village? He let it be destroyed by a human, and he's gonna say that it's not injustice?
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
Nobody will prosper there.
In the worlds you dream of, there is no prosperity.
Indeed, we all have our own burdens to bear. But that shouldn't mean it's wrong to help each other carry them.
Luis, you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people.
Yeah.
In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it.
Burying us.
You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter.
He has one too?
With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
He has an archetype! Wait, is it Thanatos? No. Oh my god.
Come.
Why is he naked?
Decide our world's future. Here. Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
Okay, Luis Guillabert. Oh, Archdemon Luis Charadius.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
He looks really cool, yeah. He looks really cool.
I've got my own tricks.
He's level 80.
Everyone
It might
is
be
counting
tough.
on- I can do this. Perhaps these go right ahead.
Only the
Why do I have
strong
Stroll
can
here?
prevail.
Fuck! I forgot to change my party.
The rest is
I
yours.
got this.
For all that I believe.
Let justice prevail. Oh, bolts of lightning!
Only the strong can prevail.
Looking good here.
This take my fullest power. Heed me!
I wasted a
Face
turn.
my wrath.
Prepare. Let's go.
Here I
Now. We start the big damage.
go. I've sworn
that,
oath
you
of
weak
nothing.
To you!
For all
Fight
that
is power.
I believe.
Is there a... Lend me your strength. Maybe the time for
I
some
don't
close
think
talk.
he's
Let's
counts
go.
as a human.
The magic seed.
Yeah, no. I don't think
I shall
so.
do my best. I'd rather refrain
Stay
for now.
insane. You better be ready.
Here. Yeah.
Beat him down,
Sworn
Basilio.
oath of knighthood. Come!
Shelter formation.
Only the strong can prevail. Face my wrath. Your desperation shows.
Please go right ahead.
To the front. Here I go.
Like this.
Beat him
I
down,
step
Basilio.
knight! Not this. Moving to the front. Knight!
Matty's gonna do this.
Burst!
For all that I
Yeah.
believe.
Don't really have anything to do with him. Guess I'm gonna just keep increasing his attack.
This
This is after you.
Who should I be?
Yeah.
I will crush the
Oh,
fantasy
power
in
of
your
heroes!
Omnigod.
I will protect you!
Let's stay calm. Charging in. I'll cut through!
Face my wrath!
That alt.
Repair, let's go.
Please go right ahead.
I'm ready.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Beat him
Is
down,
everyone alright?
Basilio.
Nice! Everyone, strong!
Only the strong
Time for some
can
close
prevail.
combat.
For all that I believe.
Summoner. No, not I'd rather be
Pulls it in.
And do that.
I stand ready, with blade in hand. Not into the threat. Let justice prevail.
Behold, come forth, royal soul.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh.
By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world. There is no hope for you. Face my wrath.
Oh.
Come to me.
What is that?
Luis is gathering an unbelievable amount of Magla around him. We can't let him finish whatever he's doing. Try to interrupt his attack somehow.
How?
Focus your attacks. We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot. After you.
Stay insane in a... Here I go.
I like that.
Dissolve it.
Okay.
Fight well.
Nice.
This
Beat
is
him
not
down,
over.
Basilio.
They yet cling to life.
I've got my own tricks.
You fight well.
Stay insane.
You fight well.
With
But
blade
this
in
is
hand.
not over.
Still standing, I see.
Let's stay calm. I'll cut through. A tough one.
There is no
I
hope.
couldn't down.
Face my wrath.
Excellent crush. Okay.
After you.
You fight well.
Right in their weak spot.
Like
Beat
this.
him down, Basilio.
Like
Worthy
this.
foe after all.
You fight well. But this is not over.
How about this?
Please go right
And here.
You better be ready.
Okay. I don't know if it is the end. Final bosses always have multiple phases. So let's see what happens next.
Good. Tis done.
I continue to grow.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
What now?
I think we've won this one.
Stroll, you're jinxing it.
So the power I have now is not enough. The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you. But I made a decision.
It's his
Even if
theme,
history
that
remembers me
music.
as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I'm to take your lives, I must stake my own. And all its power.
Yeah.
Damn, we can't get close. 'Tis tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer.
I'm blind. Ow, flashbang. What happened? Did he disappear? Oh. Oh, his runner is here.
It's his gauntlet runner.
No way, he's not escaping again.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to
Nuras is gonna come here.
Do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
No. The fuck? Evening. What are we doing?
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yeah.
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now.
Yeah.
Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
Player's runner is nearing its limits. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Charadias. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis. But to the destruction he would cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches
Chums?
and brace for the storm.
Chums. Makes me
On to
think
it
of...
now, get in! I'll just fire up the...
Fire up the what?
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times!
It's funny, if we stop like this, they are running on place. Like, they are not actually moving. Oh wait, are they? Oh, they are a little bit. Never mind.
Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Yeah.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Oh no.
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
Is it gonna be a 1v1? No way. We can fight them together.
We can fight them together. No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do?
Uh.
Time while Norris does all the work.
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Wait, no. We can't bring at least someone with us?
Let's do this.
We hold the line!
Wow. The 6 of them stayed behind, huh? Oh.
We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Oh shit. That's summon.
Got it. We're powered.
Please tell me they come on. They get on. Please. No. They are not getting on?
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? thought you ate platypus.
It's true, I don't understand you, and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye!
No. Oh, okay. I got scared. I thought it was the... What do you mean we fly? Oh! They pushed us. They pushed Stroll, I mean. No! They're falling?
What? A noble must protect his people! Take this!
No! I saw.
I've earned my title.
No! No way they all die!
She flies. Straight and steady. Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to...
Come on! No.
have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you...
Let's fly!
Yours. You. No! Oh my god! What the...
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable.
They better... No, come... There's no way. They better be alive somehow. What the f... I wasn't prepared neither. Neuros literally kamikaze into the ship or something. What the fuck was that?
However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
Both. It's the same thing.
They're the same thing.
But they are not. The king shouldered the people's pain all he could, and still his paradise never came. You need only look at the kingdom now to see that. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn. A new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward.
Yeah,
trying to
tell him,
escape this
Gallica.
reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
He's like, wait, she's kinda true, and then he's like, wait, let's not talk anymore.
So be it.
He's transforming into Super Saiyan.
Such intense magla.
What the hell?
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Come on, Will.
Strength. How? It's happening so quickly.
Behold,
Something's gonna happen.
This is the Royal Scepter's potential.
Oh.
Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world.
Wait, hold it.
You are unfazed,
We're not gonna transform into a human anymore.
yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magnet.
Oh my god. The scream.
Not again.
Gallica, it's your time to shine. Do something, please. Oh wait, I'm gonna rip my heart apart. Oh my god.
What?
Stop.
Ugh. Wait, we just killed ourselves. What's happening?
Can't be. Wake up! I said wake up. Hey, please.
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
Open your eyes.
is no more.
Wake up. Please. You have to wake up.
Oh, she's... The book. Academia? Oh. We're in Academia?
Where? Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
I ripped out my... It's just earlier in the game, there's someone that said that if it happened to them, they would rip their heart out before they become a human. To kill themselves before they become a human. Someone said that in earlier. I can't remember if it was Stroll. If it was someone else. That was crazy.
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths.
I
Even
didn't
fight
think it
back
would
against the
actually
spell.
happen.
If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead.
Whoa?
But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world.
How did he do that?
Do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah.
I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway.
How does he know? Now he knows where he is?
I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy.
Oh.
In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
Wait. Is he saying that he knows that we exist? Like, in the real world? Like... Is it a fourth wall break?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed
Look at Plateau.
creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it.
I think they made a really great decision to put that conversation without music. Yeah.
But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy.
No, we're gonna prove that we can make the world a fantasy. I don't know how to put it into words, but yeah.
But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page.
Yeah, he's basically saying that his book is our world and the book is reality, and he lives in a fantasy.
Behold!
Whoa. Behold? Yeah! It's Shibuya! What the hell?
Indeed, it's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy, but it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Yeah! Oh my
Sure, you
god.
already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
But he doesn't want that. What is going on?
Your journey of
We're
revolution
literally in
was
Shibuya.
just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
What about my friends?
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is
What was that little magic around him?
The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing.
It's past any point of redemption. No.
In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all.
Yeah, in the background, just behind him, it's the Shibuya 109 or 107. I can't even remember the number, but the tall building. Yeah.
You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
I don't want to give up.
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
Gallica,
What?
her voice.
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now, magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion, all of it.
I always knew Maul was like not part of the world. I thought at some point in the story, I thought he was like about to be like one of the characters from like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei or something like that. But no, he's literally just he's just a random guy. He just okay.
Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
Was really all illusion? Even magic?
You still don't believe me. Why is that?
I haven't finished business here.
I
There.
still have unfinished business.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
We can say you're right, change isn't possible. This isn't a
This place?
Yeah.
It isn't a utopia.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
What do you mean? You deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is utopia?
The music gives me chills. It's the same music of the old world in the Dragon Temple. At the bottom of the Dragon Temple, the old world, it's the same music, I think. I understand now. It's hard to say it, but this place is isn't an ideal world after all. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
it's Gallica! It's Gallica that put the music in our head! Because music is a form of magic. We hearing the music because Gallica just put a spell on us in the fantasy. In the
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool how they explain this. How they explain the music you hear is the music that the protagonist hears through magic. The melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly,
What?
I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child.
That's kinda sad. That's based on reality. It's really sad. Come on.
Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
You hoped for death?
You hoped for death?
My name is Ethludius V.
What? He's the king?
I once reigned as king.
Wait, what the fuck? I didn't expect that. He's our dad.
Or I'm half of one, to be accurate.
Half of one?
I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you. And this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me.
Wait, now he's saying that it's not real?
This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism.
So he looked like that when he met our mother. Like the mother of the main character, I mean.
I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
The battle's not over.
The battle's not over yet.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Wait, we're fighting him? Oh shit!
I suppose how I promised to travel the world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideals into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
Because your one life an empty dream. I won't betray my ideals.
I don't want to turn my back on my ideals.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
Wow. That was a lot to take in, huh?
Behold, I won't hold back! I've got my own tricks!
Do not fall prey to an impossible dream. So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life.
It wasn't mistakes.
You leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness.
Let's stay calm. Let's go.
Can I finish him now?
The magic thief's still here.
Almost.
It was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why do you resist it now? Why refuse me? This is for your sake. Be reasonable.
Yeah. Hey.
To fight this.
I touched it.
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand.
The voice actor is killing it. He's doing so good. I love it.
Come forth, royal soul.
What? So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you.
Okay,
75.
I'll strive for greater heights.
What power! To see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up, I won't.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here?
I'm not saying you chose to give up, but you still did.
Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind, to unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes.
The king of all archetypes?
Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
Hulkenberg! Wait, she's back with us?
Oi! Wake up!
Are they around? Yes, I knew they were safe.
How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
Those are my friends.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the War of Destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of
The power of friendship. Yeah.
To us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
We don't know that it can't be done. I want to try. We don't know that it can't be
We don't
done.
know that it can't be done.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is.
Oh.
I myself will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone.
Yeah.
And any reunion, lost.
Last time we see our dad.
But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life.
Oh.
Not as the author more, but as your father, the king.
Are we getting the king archetype? Because we have prince. The city fades before me fades away. Oh. Shibuya faded away. No. I'm back in academia. Oh no. Oh, wait. I wrote my ideas as a fantasy novel because I believe that there is power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy. So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as Maul may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. Okay, still there, though. This could very well be my last time here. I should ensure I leave with no regrets.
What now?
I want to take back Basilio. Okay. It's a scroll containing the formula for the royal magic. Finally understand it all now. This is unmistakably the formula for the royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder it was found in this room, for I myself am the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition, but the essence of my spell stems from one simple wish: the desire for guidance. One who would bring about the emergence of a hero, a seeker who would play it's hard to read when there's this music in the background. Would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it had lost.
However,
not in my wildest fantasy could I have imagined that you, whom I thought long dead, would become that hero. Through the power of guidance, her hero emerges. Then the seeker archetype I awakened to was.
Yes.
After I committed the formula, I used the royal scepter to invoke the magic that would put things into motion upon my death. Once it began, those words coursed through my mind. I don't know what spurred me to do so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of faraway land is scrolled throughout the scroll. Even now, I don't know the full significance of them. However, I can only imagine they were an essential part in reaching the true seeker I sought. In any case, that very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. Oh, great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. Oh, that's cool. There's nothing new upstairs then? Yeah. Okay.
Now that you say it, I've been waiting.
Be of no additional use to you. Oh. There's nothing anymore. Where's Plateau? I don't see the cat anywhere. Plateau has gone off on a journey to the place he should always have been. Where's Plateau? Oh, you said this too. I just... That's the saddest thing about this game. Plateau is not here anymore. I'm kidding. But, sad. Wow. A lot happened, huh? Let's go. After we leave, it's probably gonna be the real final battle.
Alright.
You'll never be able to return. Are you certain you've done all you need to? I'm ready to go. When you leave that door, predicament awaits you. If that's even a strong enough word, Luis transformed into a demon, and at his side, death itself.
However,
But you have already overturned your fate's demise once. If you do emerge victorious and become king, you will surely have proved your ideals correct. That fantasy is not just an empty dream, but one with the power to change the world. It seems as though my novel has outlived its usefulness. Feel free to leave the old book here. From now on, you'll be the one writing the story. Your own true tale of fantasy. We're writing our story.
the kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality.
We will.
Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Everyone is here! Did you know?
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he alright?
Stroll? Alkenberg?
Thank the stars.
Considering it was we who engaged
4,
Amata's
5, 6.
gambit,
Yeah, everyone
this
is
must be
here.
rather humorous to him.
We pulled through, thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Huh?
Well, don't leave out Heis, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
Yeah, where's Neuros?
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked. True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse. What?
Oh. Oh, that school is descending to the sky, from the sky. That's sick. It's kind of like at the royal funeral when he was coming down from his Skyrunner.
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis,
That's cute.
you got all these people who believe in you. Because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush their hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it?
Oh?
The Elder tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
What is happening? Oh. No. Is he turning into a human? What? He disappeared. Oh. Oh, he's a human, huh?
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla
Magla burst.
Luis is becoming a human.
He's angry because he knows he's wrong, yeah.
No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Again,
Oh,
the
shit.
world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
We will win this
Boy, the
for
music.
the sake of our world.
Mask of fire, mask of mirth, mask of joy.
There is no power in your
Fight is power. I've got my own tricks.
Okay, let's do this.
We left him wide open.
What? That doesn't deal much damage at all.
Priestess. Summoner.
It's the main theme. Da, 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 da.
I channel my power!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Let justice prevail! Everyone, withdraw!
The curled world. Sense of Halfling has reached its peak. Debilitate. Amadine? Ow. It's weak. Focused shot. Okay. It's nothing compared to the dragons.
The inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice.
There's so many people crucified or whatever. Oh my god. New Dawn's sacrifice. Oh, and he ate one of them. Oh, it's literally sacrifice because when Jesus got crucified. Oh. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Galika.
Lend me your strength.
Attack him before he swallows more.
Maybe this I won't hold back. How about this?
Our new world and its ideals.
You better be ready.
No need for you.
Focus this one. Oh wait, I'm in the back.
To the front.
You've got a bunch of elements slowing you down, Captain.
Whoa, 7,000.
I shall do my best. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Observe, moving to the front. Knight! As the point of a sword!
Crit. Cool.
Behold, I walk him forth, royal soul. I've got my own tricks.
There is no power in your
Here. Nice.
Beat him down,
Everyone is
Cecilia.
counted.
Here I go.
Heed me! Help me finish this.
I stand ready for all that we strive for. Pierce the worthy foe after all.
Let's stay calm. I'm counting on you.
Staying safe. You better be ready.
Can I kill it now? Yeah, one down.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
Rogue sacrifice. Wait, rogue? Like the race? That's fucked up. Repel. Let's go.
You can't let him swallow them all, or he'll unleash devastating magic.
Well, I'm paralyzed. Can I use one of these? No. Now though, probably.
Someone help her, she can't move.
From out
Got out to south.
That is helpful.
Thanks.
You've got a bunch
okay.
of ailments slowing
We
you
can
down,
forward.
Captain.
Falling back. Let's go. You better be sure this one's yours.
The world
Skip. Do that then.
and its people.
Only 1,000.
Even my
Let's hit that
strength
new
will be
weakness.
needed. Summoner,
It's maybe because it wasn't awake yet.
I shall put all on the line.
You defy me. This heralds of
Building up an incredible amount of magma. Look how much
Sacrifice
magma
yourself.
swirling
I don't
around
sacrifice.
him.
Or is it the Rue Saint? I think I see long ears.
Knight! I'll run you through.
Time for some close combat. By this power.
We could do
The magic seal.
this.
Staying. You better be ready.
The puppet's magma's
I
fading.
heard.
This is the
Right
power
in their
said
weak
to
spot.
belong.
I can do this. Beat him down, Basilio.
Not sure I have anything to do, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
There is no power.
I'll stay my blade.
Fantasy.
I'm free! This is it!
The blood. Great reset. Ow!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
Come here!
The puppet's magla's fading.
In the end,
Right
my
in their weak
abilities
spot.
amount to nothing.
Beat him down, Basilio.
Is my power
Yeah,
so
of course I'm
meager?
gonna take it. Fuck.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
I'm gonna heal anxiety. What is it? Yeah.
There!
I'm grateful.
Our new world with its ideals have no name.
Won't hold back!
Oh, he's gonna heal.
We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
Thank you.
Thanks. Stay insane in it.
All right.
Take my fullest power. I shall put all on the line.
I like when he does fire attacks like that.
He's building up an incredible amount of magla.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Maybe it's time to attack. Sacrifice them.
That side means magic attack's coming.
To you!
Attack him before he can eat the puppet.
The magic seed!
Come here!
Like that. Yeah.
Everyone is counting on me. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
There is no
I'll
power
stay my blade.
in your
Come forth, royal soul! This is it!
I'm using a lot of mana and I'm scared that there's another phase after. Repair, let's go.
You better be ready.
Beat him down, Basilio.
Summoner,
I channel my power.
the enemy still stands.
By the sworn knight! As the pup still standing, I see.
I won't hold back! The magic seed's still up!
Who should I beat to?
All right.
Even my
Here I go.
Yay.
Observe the enemy.
Only one phase left.
Knight! I'll run you through!
You.
This heralds
He's building up an incredible amount of magma.
sacrifice yourself to the new age.
That side means magic
counting
attack's coming.
Our new world
Attack him before he can eat the puppet. The puppet's magla's fading.
everyone. Summoner. Hang in there.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
I stand ready with blade in hand! Oh, bolts of lightning!
Behold, we're looking good here.
Berserker!
Right in their weak spot.
Nice.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. Take my fullest power.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
Repair, let's go.
Free! This is it!
Berserker!
You're
Beat him down,
Even my
Basilio.
strength, I can do this.
You know what? I think she's gonna switch with her.
I shall disengage.
And she's gonna give a bit of mana to everyone.
Let's go.
Oh.
The magic seed.
Everyone is counting on me. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. It is your turn. Help me finish this.
That's all.
Persona Master!
Get to Basilio first.
I know what you're thinking. Fights a losing battle.
I'm counting on you.
Okay.
All right.
Find their weak spot. Beat him down,
I shall do my
Basilio.
best. I can do this. The enemy still stands. Behold this power. You can count on me. I am grateful.
I will fight with pride. This is it!
Alright, what's next?
My perfect world.
I knew it wasn't the end of the battle. Oh my god, that's creepy!
I refuse. I won't let it end like this. You will be a sacrifice.
The music.
You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Yeah, I like that. I like that line.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
If you saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this. Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone. Let's go!
This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here.
That
and
is
now.
really creepy, and the music is so cool. I love the when music has a calm section like that, when it explodes, it gives even more power. Like
Looks like we can't brute force through
Come
this one.
forth, royal soul!
right, let's go.
How about this?
Basilio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Summoner.
Gonna
Not this time.
This is-
After you.
gonna pass
There is no power in your fantasy.
and do that.
Lightning!
Time for some close calls. This is it!
Feel true.
High pressure. Oh my god. The cold world. Oh, it's Academia's music. Theme.
Nice dive. Aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight.
I feel myself
Hold
lifting.
on.
Many loops? Yeah, okay. Wow.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him
This is the path. I pray you're ready. Healing.
The music is so good, yeah.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. To you!
Yeah.
To the rear guard. Forward!
I need to,
I've got my own
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing! You're out of here!
Everyone is counting on me. Here I go! The situation is changing. If I can get close, I'll take the rear. Summoner. No.
You know what? He's gonna use an item to refill his MPs. I need MPs on him.
That helps us out.
Dekunda. Because I keep doing Dekunda.
This is nothing.
Ow!
How about this?
Stay in.
Get wrecked!
Down, Basilio.
I pray you're ready. I must do something.
Thanks. If I need.
I owe you one.
Is there come? Everyone!
I like when he switched to the Academia theme like that. It's cool.
Charging in. By this power. The magic seed.
Here I go.
Come in.
About bloody time. Never
No,
mind.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
You're out.
Beat him down, Basilio.
Here I go. This may be excessive. Summoner. I channel my power.
By the sworn, I'll stay my blade.
It's okay. I won't hold back. I've got my own tricks.
Stay.
Alright.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
She's gonna use the item on herself now.
This should help.
I might do it on the main character then.
Why? Why can you not understand my ideals? Feel true terror.
The link has been severed. Okay. And the wall tree. Repel.
His aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
I'll get some distance. How about this?
You better be ready.
Have no need for you.
Beat him down, I can do
That helped. Thank you.
The eyes on
I owe you
his
one.
wings are different eyes on
The
Oh, wait.
Mustari, a foolish people.
Oh, that's true.
Self-perception. Be gone
Wha-
from this world.
That's true, like on the bottom left it's Yujif, then the purple I don't know. Then the three eyes for the Mustari. Oh, that's really cool, I didn't see that. Now he's just being racist again. Mustari.
What's happening?
Burst forth!
Let's go. I've got my own tricks.
Who should I...
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
You know what? She's gonna... We could use this on the main character. Next turn, maybe.
Items can only do so much. I pray you're ready. Perhaps it'll be too strong.
I have nothing to do. I might as well. I'm just gonna give him 20 for now. Because I don't have anything to do this turn.
By the sworn oath of knighthood, with blade in hand! Not this to you!
Time for some close combat. This is it! It's up.
Okay, it's soon the end.
A world born of fantasy. It must not be begun.
A tribe condemned.
I'm sorry.
Someone help
Everyone.
Oh, that's what he does, huh? He was talking about the Mustari. And so he just one-shotted Yufa because she's a Mustari. That's fucked up.
Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Oh, I need to revive her.
This one.
Yeah, he is racist, huh?
Basilio,
Even my
they're
strength
wearing down your
will
defenses.
Please go right ahead.
Charging in! I'm stepping back. Into the fracas!
What? She's gonna do shelter formation.
Everyone!
He's gonna do this even though he's probably gonna do the Kunda. High pressure.
Basilio, nice dodge.
Nice dodge, yeah.
Aura's overpowering.
Closing in.
It's making it harder to fight. Just
Nice.
hold on.
Here I go!
I'm just gonna play safe and heal.
I owe you one.
By the sworn oath, I defer to you.
Vitus power. I've got my own tricks.
Okay, can you finish him? No, I think it's gonna be next turn. Yep. Oh wait,
Beat him down, Basilio.
can she finish? I don't think so. What would be strong? This? Oh, she finished it. Yuva finished him. So is that the end? Fuck you, Luis. Oh, it looks like it's the end.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Oh, the sky.
Dawn breaks.
Dawn breaks. We are the top in the eye.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Hey! Maria,
Does this mean he's won?
Fabienne. I love Fabienne.
Dreaming this?
To be fair, Fabienne is probably my favorite girl, but she's not full. Like she's not. You can't have a bond with her.
Not yet.
Not yet.
My ideals.
Wait, no.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world!
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Yo. On me. Just die already, yeah. Oh. The runner is gonna shoot a laser.
No. Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream. With the power to change the world!
Wait, what is that? Oh, that's sick.
Damn you!
Did we cut him in half? Oh yeah, the second half is falling. The royal scepter is gone. Save the country. Quest clear. Oh.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype.
The king.
The king. I see.
I did it.
Fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
You see, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. That's actually really true. Oh no, no. The king. Oh.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, a novel you wrote with such passion
it's
will
Mom.
finally begin a new chapter.
It's Mom.
This voice, is that...
Mom?
Could it be?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world.
I like that they precise that anyone can have it. We're not like destined. Yeah, she's the voice in the MC's head. I think she was the mom, but I'm not sure. It looks like she might be like one of the first humans in like old, like from the old humanity.
And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much.
But I really think she's the queen of the Elder Sanctum, right? She was, at least.
Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand.
Yeah. Wait! She said that. I feel like that's a scene that only I could have had only because they did the Trial of the Dragons. Like, which is a side quest. And this text might be here only because I did that.
For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn, and you.
Yeah, it is her, okay. We have the confirmation now. I'm 100% sure now.
All my remaining hope went with him.
It is Mom.
And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believe that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within. Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust.
Yeah.
Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
Aww.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
I wish we could see her. It looks like it's probably her on the how do we call the window? Yeah.
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
And the book disappeared. And him too. I wanted to see how the mom looked like.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
Yeah.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed. They who have overcome this fierce contest. The throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Hey, it's us. Est-ce kinda creepy how it moves.
Look! It's him! Yeah!
I love that Baltin is so happy too.
Yay! Look! Look, that's him, isn't it? He won!
He certainly did, Lon. He really did. Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
Oh.
I won't accept it! The new king is Count Luis.
He can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people!
Ah. I had the thought on my head that some people would think that it was like biased or something. Ah, come on.
Disorderly conduct will not be
Luis is
permitted.
dead. But they don't know that yet.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Yeah.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital.
Some days
The
later.
day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Oh, the king's coronation.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
I hope I can do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
That's so true. My heart's pounding. Oh yeah, we passed today's date in the end, yeah.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
That was such a bad joke. Oh no.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say Juna. She's a songstress. She's used to the crowd.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty.
I have such bad anxiety,
That too
like
suits you well.
talking in front of a crowd. It's so bad. Your Majesty, I hope I can live up to that title.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
My concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my views.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His
Yeah,
Majesty
he's the
will
king, he
only
has to be
asked for a
perfect, that's
few
true.
brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
Don't know how you aim. I'm not sure how I'll roll. Oh no, imagine you saying that in front of them. I'll face any challenge.
I'll confront any challenge for my people. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost, with all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still,
of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
My work proved my words. No. Things won't change overnight. I'll try to earn their trust. It sounds good.
We'll have to earn trust and build bridges between us. I want us all to have hope for the future, no matter who we are.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it's time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
Thanks for always having my back.
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
Here we go. Afternoon. Are we in Broadhaven? Are we in Grunted? No, it's Grunted. Right.
Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please.
Please.
My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
Hey!
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it! Your attention, please!
Oh, the crown! Of course.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Oh, he's gonna look sick with the outfit and the crown. Damn.
Long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
Who's talking, by the way, here? I didn't.
This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet.
Okay.
1 year has passed.
1
since
year!
the arrival of the new king.
1 year later. 35th of December? Okay, it goes to 35 days in December, I guess. In this world.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
Ah, let's go.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady
Juna! Juna is the headmistress of the Mage Academy.
What? The
Cool.
songstress?
She went to there.
She is one of the king's 6 partisans.
Yeah, the
If she
6
managed to
partisans.
save the world from Louise,
That's
I expect
cool.
she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
Yeah.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
Not to believe it's already been a full year. Only natural that there would still be unrest among the people.
Even the royal knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything. And now he's out
Heisme!
too. And replaced by Sir Heisme Noctoul, no less.
You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Uchief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens.
I like that. When he speaks, everyone listens.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young Majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation.
Oh, that's such a great name. The Great Reconciliation.
It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed.
He is.
Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
People are smiling more now. But smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like
Oh, we're trying to hide among the common folk?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again.
Yeah, new outfits are
more
cool.
and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty.
Not for Gallicado.
I brought in the next load. And there we go. Not half bad, right? Hey, isn't the king supposed to be here?
Oh, we are playing our duty.
I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
this decoration doesn't suit me. How would Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty?
Oh, I like Stroll's outfit.
Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Stroll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you! Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captains...
Oh, the
same as
picture!
others.
The picture's cool.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know?
He's just talking with random people in an inn, even though he's a king. We didn't... Oh, that's true, we didn't see Basilio. What the fuck? There was, yeah, 5 of them. Only. I was about to say, though, I really liked that it wasn't the ending, and they explain a little bit after how they make the country a little bit better and all. Like, it's so cool to see that, because most games would end after, like, after the king's coronation. It would have ended there, but now we get to see what happens a little bit after.
Still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Santifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect.
As authority weakens, power falls to the hands of those who have never wielded it. We must ensure it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
Welcome to us, and it was good talking to you.
It was good talking to you too.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
I'm glad to see more optimism in the world. Still, it will take more than that to effect true change.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways.
Oh, they didn't know. That's why they were so chill with us.
Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
I'll wait until she comes back.
And I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, let's keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard...
She's gonna burn
There
Baldwin.
you are.
Yeah,
I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud.
I knew it. Oh, the new outfit
So you
here too.
were
It's so
here.
cool. Oh, even on the splash out on the left, it's so cool.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juna would be back from her expedition today.
I suppose I have no choice.
I suppose I have no choice.
What is it? You have unfinished business. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scandal, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Yeah.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
I love how she's mad about her not being doing the work and all. It's funny. Wait, are we gonna... Oh, we're gonna move a little bit. Wait. It's not truly the end yet. This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. It seems so long ago now. She might be praying at the Green Cathedral, just like back then. Before heading for the Green Cathedral, why not go talk to everyone else first? They are all in the royal capital to prepare for the new year, so let's find them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a save then. Save on my first save here. I'm gonna save on the network too. Alright. That means... Oh, we can talk to literally everyone. I mean, we can't more. Oh wait, who else? Maria, we can't. Oh, it's because we're gonna go to the Green Cathedral and she's gonna be there. Oh, so there's something new about Mo. Search is complete. Memory returns. Mo remembers long missed companions to share. Alright.
Come now.
When you've finished your business outside the palace, please promise me you'll return to resume your duties, Your Majesty. You take this as my pressuring you not to venture out? That's not it at all. Only that as captain of the Royal Guard, I must know your whereabouts at all times. Wow, the formality! Well, that is... Think of your station. How else would Knights Captain address the land's king? To be over familiar would set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized faces of the rank-and-file guard.
Of course.
That said, not a day goes by that I don't reflect on our travels now, only a year past. If I were regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince, and it was through you I learned he had lived. In the end, it was your ascent to the throne I supported.
And so?
I never tire of the faces the younger guards make when I tell them that of the time you acted as witness to my duel. Ah, Rodin. Thanks to you, I was able to face him with eyes forward and put my past behind me. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Rodin's command. Soldiers take up their sword not for the those in power, but for the people. And as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You don't make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do, though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know they protect not just the king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth.
This I vow.
I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to do, Your Majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so.
What do you want to do?
The other people we can talk to.
You're not serious. All right then.
Yes, they are all in the capital? Wait, if
right. Where to?
Yeah, of course, don't. Yeah, there's two people over there, apparently. There's Alonso. And there's Basilio and Jaime.
Pleasure to see you.
Why, hello, Your Majesty. It's only been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become quite apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. Under constant fire from knaves of all trades, con artists and critics alike, your opening act has been rather tumultuous, no? And how kingly an answer. Never missing an opportunity to display how capable you are. Commendable. Besides, most of those agitators are the kind of scum that stirs the pot in hopes that they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course. All in a day's work for the royal Oh, he's a royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've made, I should hope.
Hey.
I wonder if my mother would be the slightest bit proud to see who I've become. That I'm doing my damn best to use my talents for good, as I always should have. I'm sure she would.
Yes.
I hope so. I was such a problem child. I'd like to make this a country where honest folk like my mother can be
Now that
happy.
you mention it.
That reminds me, do you remember Dachuram, my hometown's landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He's since confessed his crimes and is awaiting trial. He read the one who awakened his conscience. It makes sense, doesn't it? You've proven your ideals to be true. That's why the country is doing so well. There's nothing more to it.
Thank you.
I'm hardly qualified to speak of pride. But if this country has one, it's you. Oh. And I am proud to be among its people. Perhaps under your rule, the day will come that even we Nidia can walk around freely in our true forms. Are you curious what I look like in my true form? I'll be happy to oblige, but let's save that for another time, shall we? Oh. Basilio.
Yo.
Hey, out inspecting again? Seems a right pain to me, but I appreciate you going to all the effort. Making your rounds, Basilio? Is he a knight?
Hey.
Captain of the Tradian Brigade. Oh, reporting in. And I'm pleased to report that there's nothing to report, Your Majesty, so I'm taking a break. Bit of a mouthful in it. Still not used to calling myself a captain besides. We've even taken in some survivors from Louis' troops, you know? But don't you worry, I've got 2 eyes on them, even when I ain't looking. Why I see it, they were the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show him how power is supposed to be used, yeah? I owe it to you that there's less discrimination in the city these days. Fewer and fewer are turning into a life of crime to make ends meet. If Dale could secret threat today, his eyes would all bug out. And not just Dale, a lot of the guys who didn't make it. I wish I could have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. But long as we keep him in our memory, it's as close to saving him as we can get. Vinkia included. We built this piece with a lot of blood and tears, so I say those of us who made it this far, all little of them, what didn't protect, huh? Made it this far, owe it to all of them who didn't, okay. Maybe I've got nothing to report today, but it's not like bad people just stopped being bad because you're king now.
Thank you.
You've been through a lot though, so thanks for not giving up on us. All the world for that matter. You spot any trouble that I didn't spot first, you just point me at it. I'll solve it quick like. Hi, May.
Oh.
Well, I see our king is out on some personal business, eh? I believe Valkenberg was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business. Who comes or goes? I'm on break myself.
Just...
Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much. They all take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain. Bah, who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. Sorry. That's become clear to me since becoming title. What could be more bizarre is a UGF outcast, once a wanted criminal with a bounty on his head made knight commander. There was of course some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become, albeit guardedly. An outcast became king too. They only look further than the outcast who became the king.
True.
Indeed, you faced no shortage of persecution. And look at you now. Grim titles and posts across the nation are no different, spread across all the tribes. I've realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he alone does not make a country make.
However,
yet he stands for those very people as symbol and representative. But the king and those around him are of mixed tribes. It has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in the rural villages. How is Tadari?
Now that you mention it.
How is Tadari these days?
yes.
He seems as busy as he can handle. Now they've resumed the trade with other villages, let's go! Your coronation inspired that village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken, and that even they could take the first step. New winds are blowing in every corner of this country. I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself. Soon enough. And someday, I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing conflict born of tribal differences from history books. Yeah. We've a ways to go before that day comes, but until it does, let us forge the path toward it, Your Majesty. Let's go back to the...
Brilliant. All right then.
Thanks.
And tread some Lemuel Street. Wait, is it a quest? No. I think I didn't get the trophy with all the quests. Did I miss one? I think we're going to end for a while there. But things seem quite under control now. I'm glad the threatening madman didn't end up king. See, an upstart from a forgotten tribe has no business citing the established nobility. Wow. The species and ideals will hit the wall before too long. No different than the last king, really. Wow. There's Neuros. Ho ho ho, what brings His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? I know how it is. I have the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau and can research as I please now, but something's missing. So I threw off that stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. I know how you feel.
About that.
I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. And you agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither in the runner.
Perhaps.
Not that I'm ungrateful for a gracious title you've given to a man who used to skulk about, modifying Golden Age runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why? Or one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palatial plates. It would change the world, wouldn't you say? I'm just a bit stuck at the beginning on the development.
Indeed.
And it's times like this I need stimulation of the mind. You have anything that might do the trick? Do I smell another rolling hunt?
That's...
Another rolling hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'll pop back in with one. I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I do so miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched, they've become the guiding principles of my research, you know?
That's...
Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects it might have on the world. An engineer who dumps his burden on future generations is no engineer at all.
However...
Still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it. And I'm a born genius. Anyways, what I need is stimulation. He was about to call me lad. Your Majesty, you know, like the soul-shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. You'll let me know if you ever want to go out for a spin, won't you? Our dear old girl sparkling clean and always ready for takeoff. Ah. Wait, is someone here? Oh, it's Juna.
All right then.
Oop.
My king.
Oh, there you are, Will. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon. Bring any souvenirs?
In that case.
Do you bring me back any souvenirs?
Gosh.
Just focus on the report, don't worry. I'll give you just the gist. Firstly, the Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing and we're already processing admissions. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me of all people to be the Academy's headmistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on tour as a songstress. Oh. Oh, and shall I introduce you to my furry little friend? Plateau! Plateau went back to the Academy, to the Mage Academy, and Plateau is on the bench here. I scooped him up in the Academy of all places. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory supposedly used by a king long ago. Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could survive alone in that cold, couldn't he? Plateau is back.
So...
Regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, and so we were starting from scratch. It may even be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know? Wait, you're keeping the... Come on.
Speaking of which...
I want the cat. And speaking of fate, on my way back, I met up with Myrtis. Oh. She's well, I trust?
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
More than well, her throat has been fine and she's fairly prominent she's a fairly prominent singer about town now. We both just keep soaring to new heights. Her in music and me coming face to face with magic again.
Hey!
Surely you remember music was the first magic born in this world, yes? Yeah. When the heart expresses itself through music, it moves the hearts of others. And when they make hurts well, why, there's no end to the magic. So just you watch, with music and magic by my side, I'm going to change the world. All will have equal opportunity to hone their talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted. And if it makes the world a better place, why isn't that just grand?
Magic.
Rada told me that magic is more than a tool. It's in all of us, deep in our hearts. Plateau.
Wait a sec.
Isn't that the cat from Academia? If that place was made of magic, how is it here in real life? To say nothing of how it could have survived in a deserted ruin buried in the snow. That shouldn't be possible, right? I just think he's cute.
That's a good key.
And yet he's never stopped looking cute. It doesn't bother you at all? You're sure of something else. If memory serves, the last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. Do you think Academia was tired after that, maybe? I wonder what His Majesty, what a Maul felt when he put this little guy in Academia. The cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. Oh. The important thing is that he's cute, yeah.
Alright then.
And now that, wait, aren't you His Highness the King? Why would you be in a place like this? Nope, wrong Elda.
Come on.
So you say, just because the king's an Elda doesn't mean everyone accepted it, you know? I thought we'd see less of that kind of stuff, but I guess we couldn't expect prejudice against the Elda to disappear overnight. It's only been a year. I need to take a drink. It's hard to read that much text and Alright, Brigitte now. Oh, there's Loveless here.
Hey.
What's the word, Your Majesty? Just one question, if I may. When are you gonna lower the booze prices in this country? I'm only coding here. I haven't felt much like drinking till I black out so often anymore. After I entered the tournament, I really went through some stuff. I was acting a fool on the world stage, and to you too.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, you know. Can't speak for the rest of the country, but you've done right by us, Paripus. We got it better than we ever did. Some chuckleheads out there still try to take their aggression out on us. But they're just venting, probably. I'm sure you'll do something soon enough. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna talk to any random NPC, but... Cabio? With Lady Juna. Well, yeah! It was the guy on Louis' ship that was in love with Lady Juna. Your Majesty, what business do you have with a former houseman like me? What about Juna now? I had the honor of attending to her during an expedition. Actually, I think she's on her way to the palace in order to meet with you. You didn't hear from Chef Magnus? Lady Juna was off inspecting the Mage Academy and I was the flight salesman. Chef Magnus is Basilio. It knocked me on my ass when Lady Juna left Louis' company, you know? I left right after she did. Anyway, she still decided about you being king and all that, but I do appreciate you taking me in, so I'm gonna work to repay that favor.
You've got this under control, yeah?
On that note, about time I get back to work. Oh, and don't tell the chief I was shooting the breeze here. Your Majesty. And it's final? Believe that the royal palace has returned to its original location. Even now there's people who can hardly believe that it was flying about, making its way around the entire kingdom. Yeah, it was weird, huh? I saw it with my own eyes. I witnessed the moment the red light within the king's eyes vanished, and the palace returned to the gorged out land it was pulled from. What the fuck is that thing flying? I never noticed that.
Ain't this a pickle?
It feels weird. Oh yeah, I'm alone in the team then. Makes sense. Wait, doesn't mean I can oh, I can't use Academia. Can I still level up the things? I can still, but I can't learn anymore. Interesting. Mr. Driver, how long until we depart? I'm bloody eager to get a move on. First Oceania, then Montalio. My cross-country trip starts now, a new chapter in my life.
If I may.
Not to ruin your fun, but this carriage doesn't go that far. You know that, right? Alright, Brigitte. The king himself, outbrowsing the shops. Huh, perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. You're embarrassing me. That's a little embarrassing. Why stop there? You can give me a signed handprint to display on the walls. No, just made a little joke. We're doing quite well even without royal endorsement. The igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children.
Say.
I now hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think that if I had been in this position sooner, then the church's violence, the tragedy of that village could have been... Oh. Let's focus on the present.
Brigitte.
Now we move forward through, though, right?
Yes.
Indeed. I can dwell on the past all I wish, but it won't change it. The future is on the other hand. I took up this post after I was nominated by my colleagues. In other words, I suppose that means people have expectations of me, and that I, too, am a spoke in the wheel of change. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can ever disappear from this world. It's all the more reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. To that end, I'll continue doing all that I possibly can, with all that I am, just as you do.
Speaking of...
Yes, do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. But there she was, the dog lives! But there she was, sitting beside them. Evidently, they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature. So they decided to keep her instead. I had no choice but to spare their lives. I couldn't subject a gentle dog to the atrocity I commit in her name. You should come play with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you. Oh. Let's see, it has been some time since you've graced us with your presence. What style of igniter may I help you with this time? I know that's not why you're here. As you can see, it is thanks to you that the Lycon Magic Association has been able to continue its business. Our king has shown us what magic ought to be. Humans and other threats still stalk the land, so igniters and their power have remained an indispensable... sorry, I can't read. My brain is starting to be tired. I struggle. An indispensable asset in maintaining the country. All this talk of original magic that doesn't rely on igniters. It's going to take some time to make it viable.
Come again.
Welcome to produce igniters with pride, helping to bridge this era with the next. Yeah, and it's been 9.5 hours I'm streaming. After all that fuss across the kingdom, the one who ended up on the throne was the Blood. Here, after all the irony. He had the strength to take down Louis. I'll give him that. But in the end, I guess Blood's all that ever... No. He was the only viable choice of the lot. Who knows if he'll be a decent king? Suppose that all depends on what he does after next, yeah. Yes, who? Yufa here. Cinctor in Barrelhaven was brought to judgment. His crime? Using Parapus subject for atrocious igniter experiments.
Wonderful.
Church is actually owning up to its scandals. The town criers around here sure have changed. Nah, they're just trying to put on a good show for the new king. Well, the church still seems like it's a little bit better. Oh, Edeni's here.
Hey.
Hello there, Your Majesty. It's great to see that you're doing as well as ever. I've just left a meeting with the provincial lords. I also preached the military teaching in various areas when the opportunity arises. Many still push back against such teachings. But that's perfectly fine. A country is well served by different perspectives. Many of the villagers have come around to this too, you know? I think that's because you all faced such danger on our behalf. Still, it won't be easy to change the entirety of Uchronia. Its history is embedded deep in its roots. The country is larger, and some people will need all the power you have. The true test of your values has only just begun.
May God keep you, child.
All right.
Ah, are you serving the city incognito, Your Majesty? Your escorts will be aghast. Not that I think anyone is truly capable of harming you. As you're aware, faith in the Sanctis Church plummeted after all your misdeeds were exposed. I admit, we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom, but people have found salvation through the church as well. I intend to restore the Sanctis Church to its true purpose, to offer salvation to those in need. Cool. As Sanctiarch, and as someone who was saved by the Sanctis faith myself, that is all I can do to return the favor.
May God keep you, child.
Hey, now. Yutha.
Greetings.
Working hard as ever, Will. Why are you going about town and listening to what the people have to say? Myself, I've just come from the Crown Court. We have been consulting with the people about their grievance and disputes as Chief Magistrate. Oh! Our court has the time for that?
Well.
Yes, of course.
In the past, we were busy with cases of violence and theft, but those have decreased remarkably.
In truth.
As you're undoubtedly aware, in the past many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone regardless of race or status can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. Cool. It just goes to show anything is possible, even for a priestess to become a chief magistrate. And my brother is making great strides as village chief. He rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling, I think.
The reason is...
As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society that practices kindness, where those who suffer need not turn to crime. And so I practice what I preach.
Now that you mention it.
The other day, I went to visit Ovi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about how the kingdom can be more accessible to them. How is Ovi?
Very well.
Yes. We practiced dancing together. Aww, and then we showed her mother. All of them are ready to ease into walking in. Hearing them made me reflect on all the people who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God.
I do believe.
I want to fight for them to have options, and the laws and system that they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes with all their values can join hands in harmony. That's what we need. You aim to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty? I hope you'll allow me to keep walking alongside you in this.
How about a fortune?
Oh my, has His Majesty come to have his fortune told? Oh, I jest, of course. I believe you've become acquainted with the Chief of Etria. I was able to speak with him for just a moment. He's a truly outstanding figure in both ability and insight. As a fortune teller, I still have much to learn. Yeah, it's true that Edenise does the same thing than her, but better. Oh, wireless controller. Low battery. It's time we end this, huh? This is not the conclusion we wished for. Now that we lost our leader in the church, what's to become of our lifestyle? Green and buried for now. The king's as much of a dreamer as the last. He'll be crushed under the weight of his lofty ideals soon enough. I'm sure of it. Wow. Yeah. There are only 3 left. There's Troll, Katharina, and Bowdon. Yeah. And then Maria.
Right.
Oh, Godard. Well, if it isn't you, Your Majesty, it's been a year since you've ascended the throne, and a quick one at that. It feels like the strife with Louis was but a bad dream. Had you asked me then, I would have been wringing my hands about one so young leading the kingdom. But now, I'm embarrassed to have thought it. You had a keen eye to recognize the danger Louis posed, and are braver still to have fought him. You had a kingly caliber, and I never truly possessed. See, a single year is but a drop in the proverbial bucket. Stay vigilant, King. Cool. That shopkeeper. Never forgotten you. We're a young girl about town, from the recruitment center to the mausoleum. I watched from the shadows. There are still times where people heard about abuse on me for being mastery. However, thanks to your Majesty, I can run my business with pride. Let's go. Good to keep at it. Amido. I hate him. Majesty, it's already been a year since you've ascended to the throne, and 1 year since I lost my bid for it. Looking back, I have no regrets. I not have been able to defeat Louis in the end, as you did. That's candid of you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected, really, but I believe in your power, Your Majesty. I'm not aquarius on all fronts, you know. Don't look further than your 6 partisans, you merry little band. I mean, it's your faith in your inner circle, but to a world, name all your key posts. Why, one might suspect you of collusion. I don't care about him.
Lovely that.
Oh.
So, he's one of... Why are you here? Captain of the State Army. There was that so bad I'd become. I knew the world you wanted was no world of mine. These were because of Louis, but I didn't think. Not because seeing Your Majesty fight stirred a sense of duty within me.
Alright then.
Wait, I missed Bowdon, he was here.
That's something.
What an unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guards with you today? Don't worry, I'm not that tattletale. I myself just left a meeting going over how the provincial governments are doing. We convene for the new year. It's his birthday these days.
Really?
Well...
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But the job is its own reward. Knowing what good it does for the throne. For the town, I mean. And I'm pleased to report, as head of the provincial lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns, as employment and overall welfare too. Each town has specialties and wisdom to offer, and when we combine our heads, there's no problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be part of it. I know I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor's role, but I'm happy to share my failings so others don't repeat my mistakes. That brings me back.
Got to say,
I know I was trying to do too much on my own back then, and I got a bit overzealous. Of course, some lords are like I was once, and would rather manage things at their sole discretion and then leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious. What with all the proceedings and disputes. Still, changing our own lives with our own hands makes the process more of the trouble. And choosing a king of our own was all the inspiration we needed for change.
Lovely that.
lovely.
Is Katharina here? This was crazy, I learned it firsthand, but the country before it was riddled with mistakes. The king already knows, but frankly, I don't think much has changed in the last year. King or not, he's not that old. I'm sure he's doing his best, but in the end, he's just the old king's son. I don't expect very much of him. Wow.
Very good indeed.
You there?
He's a water merchant. Considering sales are up. We've got customers for across the tribes now. Although I'm guessing people were just avoiding a parry-person shop before. Oh well, if it ain't the big man himself. Good timing, mate. I just got back into town myself. Long time no see, Katharina.
Alright.
Ain't it been? I've been out traveling since I took the reins on the Seeker's Recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. And crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so fantastic. I'm already itching to get back out there. Oh yeah, she was in another country, I forgot. But I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there, but what country is a little tense? Everything from the customs to the way they think is so different. My head spins. Makes all the tribal bickering seem right dull, if I can speak my mind. But this country is changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. You turned it over?
Hold on.
You turned it over to me, did you? Yeah, I knew you'd do right by the purpose, so I bowed out early to give you a fighting chance. Just kidding. Oh my god, I've found jobs, and some of them have even picked up new skills from being out at sea so long.
See you soon, I hope.
But don't you worry your kingly head. I'll have it all whipped up in a report for you. Do something proper kingish with it, yeah? Alright, there's only Stroll left, which is over there. I'm just gonna go see and talk to random people.
Welcome.
Well, in these parts like always. I get it though. I do love the night market myself, until last year that is. Then I began to hate it, no thanks to Louis. It was truly a terrible situation all around, and yet somehow things have recovered. And I have high hopes they'll be better than ever. The bastard who... Well, it's been a while anyway. Bastard, was it? I apologize for my impertinence, Your Grace. I was once known as Sergeant Venth. Though I suppose that title carries little weight nowadays after losing to you. My old man turned on me and threw me into the ocean. See? Oh my god. Awful as all that was, looking back. Those events saved my life. I heard that all those who went with Louis to the Royal Palace in the sky will never return. Oh, kinda lucky I guess.
Left with no choice.
A world where power is everything? I suppose that would be a hell, after all. Never thought you would ever inspire me to realize anything, yet here we are. Now I'm spending my days doing charity work as a member of the brigade under Chief Magnus, under Basilio. Coliseum's games in Brighthaven.
Young man.
I already talked to them. Alright. Oh, there's someone here too. Achievers hearing stories from when the castle was floating in the sky. It's teeming with crystals and monsters. It was no place for men to enter, no sir. I heard that when the palace came back down, all the monsters had been dried out. Like they were statues made of dirt. Rebuilding the place went faster than expected, and I heard they recouped some costs by selling the furnishing inside. Seems like a miracle, doesn't it? I'm here. Really alright now? Am I alive? After all that's happened? Yes, you are. It's been a year. We came out of it today. We came out of it okay. I mean, we've both been through a lot of terrible things, but we will overcome them one by one. Yes. Wow. Okay.
Become a proper kingdom now, isn't it?
Oh, you too. It's Russell. He's the guy from the Elder Sanctum. That's no longer your title, is it? Excuse my impertinence, Your Majesty. It's knowing that the New Year's celebrations were just around the corner. I couldn't resist returning to the capital to see how the kingdom was faring. Oh, I clicked without reading. How do you find it? See smiles everywhere I go. The city feels alive again. It seems that those 8 citizens are free to choose their own path. I must say I never imagined that I returned here without all the cloak and shadow. I owe a great deal to the work of Lady Juna. You think I'd be able to see Grand Trad with His Highness sitting openly upon the throne? Alcest, are you seeing this as well?
Yep.
We've got a long way to go, but I know Grius will be watching. I should tell you, a sizable number of the villagers in the Sanctum have gained an interest in the outside world. I've been acting as sort of their bridge. It seemed this doddering old fool was found a new role. To find a middle ground for both those who wish to preserve tradition and those who seek innovation. Be a great help to the village. Not so long to save this country, but seeing all these smiling faces now, I think perhaps I'm the one being saved. This is a country that protects its people, and the people shape the country in turn. Surely that's the world His late Majesty wished to see. Not to simply shape the ideal of a utopia, but to shape it with our own hands. We've a long way to go, but I trust you'll continue to make this country stronger, Your Majesty.
Wonderful, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, aren't you an elder? And please don't take that the wrong way, I'm just curious. The 3 are elder too, aren't they? I wonder if perhaps you knew them or something. All elder know each other clearly. I knew it, I mean, I know the king is elder, but isn't it strange that you never see others in town? I saw the group gazing at the Grand Cathedral, and I thought, oh, maybe it's their first time in the city. Isn't that incredible? Oh. Oh! The elderly lady in the middle is floating, for heaven's sake. Oh.
Should I do?
That's cool. She's excited about seeing them.
Wonderful.
Oh, she's here.
Oh there!
I've heard from Fabian, you know? But how you still take the time to pop into the Honeybee Inn now and then. That's not very kingly of you, but that's what makes you so trustworthy. You keep treating Fabian and Maria well, for Gria's sake too. Lady Grude? Been quite some time, hadn't it? Well, you've matured a great deal in the short year since I last saw you. Rumors of your rule have reached even the Sanctum. Some are kinder than others. Taking the reins of a runaway country must have its share of difficulties. Your face tells me as much. The frail child who could do little more than lie on the brink of death has come so far. Goodness, tears come so easily with old age. I'm grateful for you.
But...
Supposed to be in Grand Trad. Received a rather forceful invitation here, you see, from one of your friends. Oh, Juna. Is she gonna sing for New Year? Let us meet in with her. She declared that if I wouldn't feel welcome coming to Grand Trad, she would have a highway built directly between the capital and the Sanctum. She threatened them. Oh, Juna, she probably would. So there you have it. Now then, Will, or rather King Will, 1,000-year seclusion of the Elder Tribe may soon come to an end. The journey ahead of you will be hard. The dreams you hope to achieve will feel just out of reach. So do stop by and show your face around our forest sometime. Your mother cannot do so herself, but I can whip out some of her favorite dishes. Oh. Alright. We didn't see Batlin. I thought we would see Batlin around here, but no.
Ah, wonderful.
There's... Now Stroll.
Say there.
Hey.
Just taking a drink again. Skulking around about the city again, are we? Which is to say, Hulkenberg is on the hunt. The classic game of cat and mouse. No, who is which, I dare not say. It's been a year since you ascended the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. I could the same of you. Say the same of you. Changed much either, Stroll. That's Lord or General Stroll, Your Majesty. I don't get used to such titles. I really should take a page from Juna's book. She has a gift for delegating, like she was born to do so. Not that I can talk, I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself.
So,
you know, I see now that even those at the top have their struggles, a little too clearly. A general's duties feel overwhelming at times. But there are lives hanging in the balance. I recognize the weight of every decision I make. And I do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? I, a fallen noble with nothing into my name, and you a struggling elder traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were little more than an afterthought. If I hadn't met you, I have never realized the truth about my fortune, my father's intentions, and I certainly wouldn't have saved the Hellions.
Thank you.
I also seeing the joy in their faces to you. I think I've said it before, but again, thank you. Give yourself some credits.
No.
I would steal all any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable, peaceful life thanks to you.
Hey.
You have a whole country on your shoulders now. The road ahead will be full of challenges you can't possibly foresee. But show me the way and I'll blaze the trail. Oh, he's a trailblazer. Now and always. It's my role as a warrior to be the vanguard.
That's why.
Our titles may have changed, but I'd like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me now and always. Oh. Well, now we're going to the cathedral.
So?
Wait. Let me just check that I didn't miss anyone. No, I didn't miss anyone.
All right then.
Check the maps. Oh, we'll just go. Maria now.
So?
Maria is over there then. Let's go see her.
That reminds me.
Being here sure brings back memories. Remember how we came here looking for Maria before the tournament for the throne? Yeah. She was crying back then though. Yeah, she was.
That's right.
This country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. I'm sure there will always be differences of opinion, but your ideals are really coming to fruition now. I can feel it. That reminds me, what's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? We are making a book! Oh, that's so cool! I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up. But maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're the one putting it in ink, that means you're going to make it a reality someday. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we get going? Oh, it's all rebuilt and all, it looks cool. Maria is here.
Oh, hello there. Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Am I keeping my promise?
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
Yeah. It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly, and the burden of its momentum will fall on their shoulders one day.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think if we can all change together for the better,
I think I did too.
like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
A place where I ought to be, a side of myself I ought to show. The path is never clear.
And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Let's do this together.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, because we're hiding. She doesn't
We
want
should
to
be
say
the
it
ones
loud.
thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Oh, that's such a cute line, Stroll. Everyone is here.
Everyone! Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Yeah.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
The crew.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Could have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
Yeah.
The unmitigated nerve.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's
Yeah.
definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
Yeah.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
He's right. The capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do in here and beyond its walls.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Yeah.
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Well, we just live for a few hours. It's fine, no?
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Steady on, Hockenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty,
Thanks for all you do,
Oh.
really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
Oh.
There's more work to do every day, but we're in this together. We believe in you.
Oh, that's really cute having people saying that, like...
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Yeah.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
Yeah.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Oh, they're talking about the Trail of the Dragons again. So it's a scene that some people doesn't see if they don't do that, huh?
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
Resolved to believe in my ideals no matter what may come even back then. Even if the world is slow to change, a king's beliefs can never waver.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
Oh. Some days later, New Year. What day is it? We are in the runner.
A journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
There's more I have to see.
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another.
Yeah.
You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I just want to do what I can.
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Ever the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point back. Nagler and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
Even the most faraway future begins with the belief that it can't be realized. So I'll press onward. That's the best I can do.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun, besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the ballet court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all.
Yeah.
And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King. Bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog.
The Dragon Slayer King. So, is it all extra then? Because we did the Trail of the Dragon? I wonder.
Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
I see. I'm glad,
I'm glad to hear that, but will that be alright?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion.
yeah.
Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, the people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
That's true.
I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
I believe as I do. Your support is the greatest treasure I could have.
Still, this early into the new year, 'tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to...
I was about to say, yeah, the Royal
And
Guard
I trust
being
my
with the
corps
king
is
makes
not
sense.
so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? And we'll just have to lead by example.
And let's go.
Right then, let's go.
So is it only us 3?
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless
Yeah, at the very beginning of the game.
That timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him.
Thank you. Did I do a good job?
That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours.
Yeah.
A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills.
What thrills.
You have my sincerest thanks.
Oh.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
Oh, Highsmith here.
They're awful, aren't they?
Of course they are all here.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Maria is with us. Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
But the scepter's absence restored order to Magla.
We can shore the country now, not only with drawings.
I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
What a great ending! Wait, that's a new song. And here we go. That's the end. Man, it was such a good game. Oh. I think it's hard to say, but I think I might even prefer it to Persona 3 and 5. I didn't play 4 yet. But... It's hard to say. Persona 5 Royal with the last semester is really up there for me. But I think I really like this game even more. The fuck is that supposed to be? The king getting... Louis killing the king or something? I don't know. Wait. He had Haizme at the bottom? And some other characters? Is it I guess it's probably Will's story that he's rating. Oh, it's Basilio in the middle. Oh. No? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh. Or maybe it's literally the book's pages that we've seen through the story and follower bonds and stuff. Wow. That was very something. I love that game so much. I'm not ready for... I mean... I'm gonna have such a whiplash when I'm gonna stop stream. I'm gonna be like... Do we have a little scene after the end credits? That's not gonna be just yet. Ah. Ah. Now it's the opening theme. Oh, that's the first picture we've seen in the game. Actually, the opening, when you start the game, that's the first picture you see. When you choose the name of... It didn't really matter, I put Momo, but it was only mentioned once in Academia. But that's about it. Special thanks. That was the Oh, what is this? The Seeker? The Great Seeker
Dear guest,
Momo.
from a world I shall never know.
Oh, it's... Oh yeah?
In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction.
Maybe it was?
However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you.
He does, it does. I'm gonna remember this him for a very, very long time. I loved it. Oh, it might be my favorite Atlas game. It's tough to know, because I just finished it, so of course it's high up there, but maybe in a few months I'll think about it, and it probably is though. Honestly, I had so much fun, and I knew nothing about the game, and that's what I love. I didn't even know who was about to join us, like not even the main like characters. So it was always so exciting to see who's gonna join us next and all.
With all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
It does. Oh, a last little scene. What is that?
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
Yeah.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideals. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown. That can
Oh,
change
it's so wholesome.
Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
Fantasy lives on. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm getting teary eyes. Coronation of the new king.